James Seikmann, short game guru, wonderful stable of tour players, and one of the three great panelists we've had this week at the Golf Education Asia Coaching Summit. First of all, how was your experience at the Coaching Summit, and how did you enjoy Bangkok, Thailand?
I loved the engagement of the pros. You could see they were into it, mentally focused. You could tell by the questions and the excitement. I thought it was a huge success, quite honestly. I've been to quite a few. I don't know if I've been to any this nice. I'm a huge fan of Thailand in general. I love the people, and I love to get out of my little area and experience new things. And so this was cool.
Well, you talked about loving the interaction with the 100 or so participants that we've had. What's the feedback been like, not only in the conference room, but in and around the hotel, just the random meetings that you've had? How's the feedback been, and what's the sharing been like?
The people have been extremely complimentary about the information they got. And you can always tell by if they want to follow up with you. Hey, can I have your email address? Can we be friends on Facebook so that I can ask you questions and follow up? And when somebody wants to follow up with you, that's code for I'm in, I want to try it and see how it works. And can you be there for me if I don't quite get it? So
on the subject of feedback, if you were to change one thing to make an improvement to the summit, what would that be?
The thing for me as a presenter would be if you had a clock at the bottom that was running, that counted down, that only the presenters could see, then you can kind of gauge your content based on how much time you have. And I was like, oh, and I set my timer over on the side and it went dark, and it's like, so that would be one thing from a coach's perspective that would be helpful. Otherwise, there's no changes. I mean, between the food and the schedule and the opportunity to share, everything was first class.
Well, I'm sure everyone enjoyed it as much as I did. It was a real pleasure. Best of luck for the rest of the season, and hope to see you next year at the GA.
Hope so. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.